Hi Cubers, this is the Puppet Cube V1 stage 4. Yeah, as you can see, everything's in the right place, but these require, certain pieces require flipping, and some pieces you can see, some you can't. Okay, now I've got various swapper moves, and I'll show you those on the screen, but I'll try and show you with this. It's a lot easier. We've got four-way flipping move where we can, from the orange, we can switch front upper and front right. So these two will swap places at the same time as right down, front down. So these two will swap and these two will swap. And if we do the move twice, they'll swap back, but they'll be flipped. Okay, so you know, if you want to flip them, they can flip. And then from the green side, again, it's always yellow top, green front, or yellow top, orange front. Okay, and from the green front, it's the exact opposite. Opposite is front upper, front left will switch, and front down, left down will switch. Yeah. From the orange, another four-piece one is left back and right down. Yeah. At the same time as front down and front right, these two will switch and flip. And then from the green side, we then got right back and left down, yeah, at the same time as front down and front left. There's also two-piece flipping moves, okay, and the two-piece flipping moves is front upper, left back, okay, and which is really handy. So it's front upper, left back, yeah, so that'd be these two. So it looks like we'll be using that move, but it's twice as long as the four-piece flipping move. Also, from the green side, we've got front upper, right back, which is obviously the opposite of that. So that'd be this one here and right back here. So the problem here is we want to switch this one, but we don't want to switch this one. So you can see we're going to run into problems. But then there's plenty of other algorithms, and I've written lots down. I've written down, for instance, the four-piece flipping moves, all the four-piece ones we've just spoken about, and the two-piece ones. But the rest are literally just a matter of using those two-piece flipping moves, but then doing, say, alg 1, using the flipping move, then alg 1 reverse. So moving a piece into the right position to then flip them and then move the pieces back again. Okay, and by doing that, you can literally move pieces around and flip them using all the algorithms that we already know and are in the descriptions below. Okay, the best thing we can do is really get on with it. And as we noted when we was looking, we noticed front upper, left back. Right, so that's our swapping move from our orange front, yellow top, front upper, left back is alg 1, alg 5 times 2, and then alg 5, alg 1 times 2. So yeah, that's, as you probably worked out, that's 80 moves, but it's going to switch these two pieces and get us a lot closer to a finished cube. Okay, right upper, right inverse, up inverse, right inverse, up inverse, right inverse, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse. Okay, that was once. Now we're going to do it again, which is right, upper, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse. Okay, that was the first half. Then the second half is now alg 5 and alg 1 times 2, which is right, upper, right, upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right upper, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right, upper, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, right inverse, upper, right, upper. Yeah, so that's 8 moves, and of course don't forget, you make one mistake, you're back to square one, and I mean right back to square one. Okay, so there we go, that's flipped. Let's check the left back one's flipped. Brilliant. So horrendously long algorithm, I know, but it's got a lot closer to where we want to be. Now we've got this one incorrect, and oh, that one's correct. Got to find the other one, and there it is. So from the green side, the front down, right back, front down, right back, and from the orange front, it's the front right, left down. So we got to find an algorithm that we can use. I've written these to help me out, and they're literally algorithms which all utilize this here, but nothing I've got written down here is going to help me with this. Okay, and I know I've got front down here, but this is right back here. What I can do is I can look at my algorithms and I'll go, right, okay, I'll do algorithm 8, my original algorithm 8, which will move right back, which is the one we want to move, right back to front right to front left. Okay, so we're going to move all these in that algorithm, yeah, and then when we've moved all these, we're then going to do the front down, front right flipping move, and after that we'll do the algorithm 8 again. So what I'm going to do is algorithm 8 in reverse, which is front right back to right inverse, upper inverse, front inverse, upper inverse, left to upper left. Okay, now if you look in there, yep, my blue and orange is in there. Okay, my white and green still done that, and now we'll do the flipping move to flip. So algorithm 2 is left inverse, upper inverse, left upper, left upper, left upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse. So that's alg 2. Doing this slow because there's so many algorithms with just one wrong move and we'll be right back to square one. And yeah, so we're going to do front upper, right back, which is alg 2, alg 6 times 2, then alg 6, alg 2 times 2, and that will be left inverse, upper inverse, left upper, left upper, left upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left, upper, left, upper. That was that first bit once. Now left inverse, upper inverse, left, upper, left, upper, left, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left, upper, left, upper. Now on to the second half, which is left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left, upper, left, upper, left inverse, upper inverse, left, upper, left, upper, left, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left, upper, left, upper, left inverse, upper inverse, left, upper, left, upper, left, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse. Now we're going to have to do alg 2 reverse, which is upper, left, upper, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left. Okay, and now we've got to switch our little pieces back, yeah? Our little setup move that we did. So now I've got to do algorithm 8 forwards, which is left inverse, upper inverse, left 2, upper, front, upper, right, back to right inverse, front inverse. Now, forgive me for going so slow, but look at that. You know, everything now is in the right place, yeah? But that's what you got to do. You just got to look at the algorithms. You've got the switching moves. I'll write all the switching moves down, I'll write the algorithms down, I'll write the UPerms down. And you just got to look at them and use them and not make any mistakes. Till next time, cubers.